Hey y'all, I'm the Misfit Mystic, and welcome to my channel. Tonight, I wanted to make a video to reach out to people who are dealing with the narcissistic abuse. I've been there personally, and it's a terrible thing. So, my heart goes out to you guys. If you guys want to reach out to me, I do have a Facebook group. It's called Soul Tribes and Good Vibes. It's welcome to the public, so I'll put the link in the description box below. Also, if you want to stick around to the end of the video, because I'm going to give you guys some resources, and I'm also going to teach you a method to deal with narcissists if you can't go no contact, which is most of the time the case. So, as we usually do, I'm going to jump right in. I got my stick and my chalkboard, which I'm really, really proud of. I think it kind of helps to be able to see, and hear things. Some people learn differently, so we're going to have two ways here. We're going to audio and visual. So here we go, jumping right in. 3 things a narcissist will never say to you. Number 1, I'm sorry. Okay, this is the hardest thing to deal with. Like my father was a narcissist, and I feel like I'm slamming him, but I'm not. I mean, this is just an example, okay? And I finally went no contact with him after years of him hurting me and over over again, because he didn't feel bad about any of it. He felt no reason to apologize. He felt like he was not in the wrong, and I sent him love from afar. I'm not saying anything bad about him. He has good qualities, and he was narcissists are born of trauma, childhood trauma, just like the empath, and so they're just not strong like we are. They feel pain, so they want to inflict pain on others, which is people like us that are watching. You people who are watching this video probably are the opposite, who feel like, I feel pain, so I don't want to do that to anybody else. I never want to inflict that on someone else because I know that hurt. You know what I mean? And I just could never understand how he couldn't see that, just a simple apology would have went so far, So I'm going to tell you guys, I'm sorry for the narcissist. Okay. I'm so sorry for your pain, and my heart goes out to you. So, but just don't set yourself up for that. Don't expect a sorry or, an apology from the narcissist. It's just never going to happen. And I'm sorry to tell you that. So moving right along, I'm keeping it real on this channel, and I'm not laughing at it. You got to laugh sometimes or you're going to cry. And I cried earlier. So I'm not going to do that now. Okay. Number 2 is, I made a mistake. The narcissist will never admit when they're wrong. They can't see that they're wrong. Everything is always somebody else's fault. They have all these crazy stories that are embellished about, childhood things. And, they see things from a distorted, perception. So nothing is ever their fault. And they never take credit for anything that they've done wrong. And it'll make you crazy. Okay. So moving right along to number 3, because I could go on for days, but you get the gist of it, I believe. And number 3 is, you can do it. Okay. This one's really important. It's like, this leads me into the method I'm going to teach you guys. Okay. So this one is, they're never going to tell you that your dreams, they're never going to support your dreams. Okay. If you come to them with a great idea or, a happy success or something like that, they're going to downplay it and undermine it and, do what they can to just make you to crush your dreams, in small ways. Sometimes it's very, passive aggressive. And sometimes, depending on the type of narcissist you're dealing with, sometimes it's like outright, just like, cram, you're nothing, basically. And sometimes it's like, oh, well, that's, I did that, or I know somebody who did this and that more than that. It depends on the type of narcissist you're dealing with. And I'm going to do more videos in the future about the types of narcissists that there are. But I'm just, as far as this goes, this is pretty much standard for any narcissist. It just depends on the degree, which type of narcissist you're dealing with. Okay, so if you guys are still here, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And like I said, my heart goes out to you guys. And then reach out to me if you want to. I'm here for you. And I'm sending out so much love and positivity. So this is my method it's not my method. It's a method I've learned, and it's well used and known in the narcissist abuse community. So, and I'm going to warn you guys that it can be dangerous. You have to be very strong-minded, and you have to be very patient to use this. Okay. And it's called the gray rock method. Okay. See, I think all rocks are beautiful. This one seems like kind of like it could be fossil to me, but this is the only gray rock I could find. So you don't want to shine around the narcissist. See, this is a beautiful piece of granite that I picked up from New Hampshire. I had to have it. It broke off this bigger rock. And anyways, see how shiny and beautiful that is? The narcissist and people, manipulators, they don't want to see you shine. When you're shining and happy, do you ever notice how they're not? Do you ever notice how when you're down, they're happy and shiny? You see what I'm saying? It's called narcissistic supply. You become narcissistic supply when you feed into their drama and you have altercations with this narcissist. Okay. So if you're planning on getting out and you don't want to have them suck the life out of you every time you guys have a conversation, just back off and tell them about your successes, back off and tell them about your dreams, keep everything basic. And basically you want to just kind of like bore them out of the relationship, or, any type of relationship, father, mother, friend, coworker, back them off slowly with boredom. You're going to dumb yourself down from this beautiful, shiny piece of granite with all the multifaceted colors in it. Keep that inside yourself. You know what I mean? Cover that up and then just show them this, give them this, give them a dull, which I think this rock's beautiful, but give them, not so shiny, something that's less attractive to them. And so they're gonna excuse my bridge. So they're gonna go off to somebody else, because I'm very passionate about this topic, because it's something I've dealt with my whole life in one form, fashion, or the other. And it's just like, it will make you nuts. It'll make you question your sanity. It'll make you question whether you have the right to feel your feelings, and it's so detrimental to you. And it's just like, you feel guilty and you want to save this person. But if they don't, and don't ever confront a narcissist. Okay. I'm giving you guys some tips here. Don't ever confront the narcissist, because they're not going to see it. They're going to flip it over on you, and it's going to become an altercation, and they're going to drain the energy out of you. So the best thing you can do is become this gray rock and try to get yourself out of away from them as much as possible. If you have kids with them and co-parent with them, this is the best method to use. If it's a family member, decide for yourself if they're worth keeping in your life. If they hurt you as bad as my dad did, then it's the best thing I ever did to just cut him off. He was toxic to me. But if you want to keep them at a distance, then do that. You have to decide for yourself what you can accept in your life. But the best thing you can do, if it's a toxic narcissist who's malignant, get your knowledge, get your information, figure it out, and know your boundaries, set limitations, and don't accept anybody that's going to torture you, basically, and bring you down. Okay. So thank you guys so much. If you're still here, I want to tell you about Melanie Tanya Evans. She does some really great work, and there's another one. I can't remember her name right now, but I'm going to put the links in the description box below. And the Melanie Tanya Evans, she has an organization called NARP, and they can help you. And if you are being financially abused, which often happens, and you can't afford it, they have payment plans, they have scholarships, and there's a whole organization of people out there that are just willing to help. So reach out to them, reach out to me. I'm here for you guys. I would love to hear from you guys. And like I said, my heart goes out to you if you're dealing with this type of abuse. It is so detrimental to the soul. And don't think you're crazy. It is not you, and don't feel guilty, because, they're not going to change. I'm sorry to say that. Unless they figure it out for themselves, you cannot tell the narcissist they're a narcissist. I'm just here to tell you, I'm so sorry. It sucks. I have family members that I can't talk to, I can't be around, and I love them so much, but it just, you have to protect yourself, because there's a greater cause. The world needs you. There's more people you can help out there. But the narcissists, you just can't, love them from a distance, depending on how you feel, distance them, keep them, at bay as best you can, or no contact if possible. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I'm sorry to break the bad news to you guys. And like I said, my heart goes out to you, and I'm here for you. So I hope you have a great night, everybody. And sending much love to you guys and gratitude for all my subscribers. And I will be back soon with more videos. Have a great night and a great rest of the weekend. Bye.